Most sales reps using AI are still losing a ton of deals when they should be winning them. And if you're putting in a ton of hours, but your cash collected is still the same or not increasing month over month, trust me, it's not the tools, it's how you're using them. That's why in this video, if you don't have the tools, well, number one, I'm going to tell you the top six AI tools that I see a ton of sales reps and top closers use in 2026, the less obvious ways that you can use those type of tools, and most importantly, how to plug them into your process so you can hit the goals that you want to achieve. And let's start off with the one that I use the most. This one saves me so many hours a day. And not only that, we first got to think like a sales rep. What does that consist of? Slack messages, CRM notes, follow-ups, DMs, you name it. And most reps are having to spend hours typing, because I did a time audit on myself when I first started building these systems. And I saw I was spending 2 to 3 hours typing. I'm not the fastest typer, and I know I probably could be a little faster, but ever since then, I was like, I need to solve this. And this is how real it gets. I would have to type over these past 3 months over 500,000 words. And I didn't. I use a tool called Whisper Flow. This is a tool where not only does it remember my email, it remembers how I format, the way that I speak, or when I say uh-oh or scratch that. It completely uses AI to help me cleanly talk out loud. So I just brainstorm my ideas and it does it for me. Even during sales calls, and this is a tip, by the way, on a sales call, you can go ahead and speak to them. And let's just say they give you an objection. Like, oh, it sounds like you need to think about it. Or they tell you you need to think about it. You can go to the AI tool. I have an AI tool called the Objection Handler. I go to it and I just go ahead and type, oh, so it sounds like you need to think about it, correct? Is that right? And then I just hit enter. And then as they're responding to me, I obviously know how to answer that objection, but it's just for the sake of this video, some golden nuggets. You just hit enter. And as they're answering it, like, yeah, I need to think about it. The AI is already, because I dictated it, I didn't have to type it. The AI is giving me answers to that objection. You can do this anywhere, any call, anything. It's really cool. It's a cool tip there that I use Whisper Flow a lot. So install Whisper Flow. It's a free, I think it's a 14-day free trial or something like that. You get a month for free if you use my link in the description down below. And like that, super easy, install it, use it in all your emails, and it's as simple as that. But the thing is, speaking to your follow-ups only works if you're actually remembering what your prospect actually said. And that's where most sales reps just drop the ball and they think note-taking is dead. And that's why onto the next tool. Here's what nearly every single AI note-taking tool does completely wrong, and kind of it's a red flag sometimes. Most AI note-taking tools are like in your call, completely noticeable. If you're in B2C, sometimes your prospects get a little bit shy. Some of you know what I'm talking about when they know you're recording. That's why, and by the way, legally, you do have to tell them this call is being recorded. So I just had to throw that in there. You do got to tell them that. But there's this other tool called Granola, where behind the scenes, it records everything for you. It takes notes for you. It's probably my favorite note-taking tool ever. My business partner, Nolan, actually recommended me. It's a really great tool. And it's like a small menu bar. It's not awkward. It's behind the scenes. It's not in the call. And it can connect with your CRM, a HubSpot, connect to Notion. It does so much and so many cool automations that you can build. So install Granola for free. It's, I believe, free. And then there's also a paid version if you want more automations. And try it on your next 3 Zoom calls. Try it out and implement it, put it into Notion. I use Notion for all my note-taking, and that's a really great tool, by the way. And the next tool, this one's a pretty cool one because the best sales thinking that I've done doesn't happen like here on my desk. It actually happens when I'm out in a park, when I'm going for a run, when I'm driving, and that's when you don't have access to your phone. So with that, I recommend this tool right here. This one is called Plod. This is probably my second favorite tool. You know what happens? You know, you're on a call, or I'm sorry, you're on a walk and you're like, oh, let me go ahead and just record a video or a voice message. But the voice message, it doesn't do a good job of like summarizing it. You then got to take it to an AI tool. It's not that good. This one right here, it has an app. There is a free plan. This one costs around 180 bucks, I think. It's a little, here, let me take it out for you. It's a very thin, like almost the size of a credit card, a little bit thicker than a credit card, pretty small. Little thin tool, you can just hit record. I'm at 3%. The camera is going to mess up, so I'm not going to show you. But super cool because you can speak to this out loud. after you speak for maybe, let's just say 30 minutes to 2 hours, you can then just open the Plod app on your phone, and then you can just use the AI to summarize it. It summarizes it for you. It organizes it for you in such a cool way. So it's pretty easy. It's called the Plod Note Pro. And yeah, it's super thin, super light. It's really cool. A yearly subscription, I think it's, I would say $100 a year. I don't pay for the year. I just use the free one. But with that, and not only that, I take every single transcript that I summarize in the past week using this, and I just feed it to AI, and I'd be like, hey, summarize what I talked about this past week and what do I need to implement? And it gives me a whole list. So that's pretty cool. So now that you got your follow-ups taken care of, you're recording your calls, you're saving time in texting, and your thinkings are saved, there's a couple things that might be missing. And this is where a ton of, I would say, time sucking comes in. And that's actually being a better sales rep. So this one goes on to the fourth tool. The thing about this tool, I kind of capped on it earlier, but I'm mentioning it again now because Fathom has a really cool type of note where you can get all your transcripts. You can use Granola for this, but the thing about Fathom, it gets all your data. I think it's on the paid plan only, and you can ask it questions directly on there. Such as, hey, the past couple weeks, review all my transcripts, what went wrong? Unlike Granola, you would have to kind of export them, copy and paste them, unless there's a workaround, which if you can use Granola for this, great. But Fathom does such a cool job on just looking at your past couple calls to be able to summarize them and, hey, what went wrong? What are the most common objections? What is missing? Especially if you're like a customer success, you can just go into the back calls and use Fathom to ask it, hey, how could I use this as data to prevent churn, or what are the things that we need to fulfill? It's basically, Fathom is a really good database of all your calls. Granola, it's not there yet. I think it's pretty new, but Fathom is very heavy hitting for that part. And that's what I mean about the time leak earlier. With Fathom, you can save so much time with just asking it questions. So to finish off, Fathom, it helps you find patterns. That's probably the best way that I can explain it. But on to the next tool. This is the fifth one out of 6. We got 2 more to go. And this is the thing, nobody's really doing this right now. And this is where most of my videos are heading towards. And this is why most sales reps, they just get to calls unprepared. Every single tool that captures data, call transcripts, all that's cool. Like how I just talked about the data, but it's all just sitting there. And you're not able to apply that into your next call. So what I'm gonna help you do right now is help you learn how to use Claude projects. So think about this. A normal AI chat like ChatGPT is like a stranger, that doesn't know who you are, knows a little bit about you in context, a little bit about your offer, but it doesn't know what to do. And the best sales reps build Claude projects, which it's more of a coach that you feed it data. It knows what you're trying to achieve, like a personal sales coach. It has all your call transcripts. It knows your ICP. It knows your sales methodology. And that's what Claude projects is. You feed it your offer, you feed it all the data that you can, so that when you ask it questions, it's not just a stranger like in the street or at a bar. It's actually a sales coach. And that's why Claude Projects is so cool and basically got an upgrade these past couple months. And the more data you feed it, aka it's called the knowledge database, the more you feed it there, the more it knows about you. So a quick practical tip, download Claude Desktop if you haven't already. Hit the new projects page, upload your offer, upload your top 5 objection responses, your top 5 calls, whatever top 5 you have, and also upload your recent call transcripts and just ask it questions. Be like, hey, prep me a call transcript for this new upcoming call that I have that's for a fitness content creator that needs help, or whatever you want to ask it. It then gets all the knowledge that it has in the Claude projects, and it gives you like a true answer exactly to how you want it. And let's go on to the final tool. I'm gonna rip the band-aid off. This one right here, this one's a new one that I just started implementing. I just wanna explain it in such a brief way. This is like your AI assistant. You know what kills a lot of the I would say revenue specifically. I've closed so many deals on follow-ups, like so many from like either a couple months ago, even a couple years ago. And the thing is, this tool is called Lindy. This is your new assistant. You give it your email transcripts, you give it your tonality, and you connect it with everything, with Granola, with Gmail, with Outlook, whatever you need, and it does follow-ups for you automatically. Check it out. It's called Lindy, and I would say this is your virtual assistant. There's a couple other tools that can compete out there, but this one I would say takes the cake. So a couple steps: sign up for Lindy. It's completely free to use and try out, but then obviously I recommend paying for it. But go ahead, feed it your emails, tell it your tonality, connect it with all the tools that you do, and go ahead and start refining that follow-up process. So that's a tool that I recommend. But before you do go, all these tools are in the link in the description. Some are affiliate, some are not. And most importantly, Alex Hormozi says something so crazy these past couple videos that he made about AI. And if you want to know that, check out these videos next so you can see what the king, the GOAT of info products said at the moment. Or if you think Iman Ghatzi is the GOAT, then all right, we're not friends anymore. No, I'm just kidding. Iman's a legend. Shout out Iman if you're watching this. See you in the next video.